Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's MOMOMAKEUP here. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you guys this Real Techniques Everyday Essentials brush set. This was sent to me by Influenster, complimentary for testing purposes, so I'm going to do a little live demo and show you guys how these brushes work, give you my honest opinion on whether or not I think this is a good value. So if you're interested to see me try out this brush set, then please keep on watching. Let's get into it. For those of you who do not know, Influenster is a company that offers to send you free products in exchange for an honest review. Typically, when I receive a VoxBox, the steps that I have to take in order to keep receiving VoxBoxes are as follows. I have to review it on the website, I have to review it on Ulta or Sephora.com typically, and you also get bonus points for uploading a picture to your Instagram or things of that nature. So it's a really great company. I'm gonna leave their link down below in the description box. And if you're someone like me who loves to test out new products, it would really be great for you to sign up for their program because it's super easy. It just takes a little bit of your time and then you get sent free stuff to review. So I'm gonna leave that in the description box down below. All right, so I'm gonna open up the package here. And as you can see, this is from Real Techniques by Sam and Nick. When I open my box, it looks like this with a little card. This comes with 4 brushes and 1 sponge. There's a blush brush, a Deluxe crease brush, an expert face brush, a setting brush, and also the Miracle Complexion sponge, which I personally use on a daily basis, so I know I'm gonna like that. And this does retail on their website as well as Ulta.com for $19.99. So to me, that's a perfect price. I mean, I just think it's a cute, you know, gift, or it doesn't even have to be a gift. I mean, you can pick it up yourself, for yourself. So here's what the brushes look like up close. I love the chrome handles that they have here, and the brushes feel very nice and soft. I personally think Real Techniques is a great brush brand. I think like all their brushes are very reasonably priced and they're good quality, especially for how much you pay for them. This is the RT200 Expert Face Brush. It has firm bristles. It is used to buff liquid or cream foundation to a glowing, flawless finish. I already primed using my Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Now I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Even Better Foundation. I use the shade Linen. Brand new bottle. I'm gonna just dot some of this on my face. And I'm gonna use this to blend out the foundation. I'll be honest guys, I typically don't use a brush for my foundation. I prefer to use a sponge, but this is working out really well. So here is the Miracle Complexion sponge. This is a soft and flexible foam sponge used to blend liquid and cream foundation into a luminous, dewy finish. Use dry for full coverage or damp for a dewy glow. I never use this dry, that's interesting. So you can use it dry. I don't know why you would want to, but I'm gonna use this to do my concealer. Just went in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am in the shade Fair Light Neutral. Let's use this to blend out the concealer. If I had to compare this sponge to something a little bit more pricey, such as a beauty blender, I would definitely say that this sponge is more firm when damp than a beauty blender, but I still feel like it gives you that flawless coverage and really allows you to seamlessly blend your concealer into your foundation. So if you think about it, I think these retail for around $5 a piece if they're not purchased in a set. So you really cannot even compare. I mean, beauty blenders retail for $20 a piece. And it does suck to have to buy a new beauty blender every couple weeks or months, however often you choose to do so. $20 is a lot of money, I think, for a sponge. And ever since I started using the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, I have fallen in love, and that is the one that I've been sticking with. Now I'm gonna go in with the blush brush. This brush is extremely soft, however, I'm kind of worried because it's huge. I want to compare it to the brush that I typically use for my brush. This is a Morphe M104, and you can see this one is way bigger than the Morphe brush. I'm just gonna go in with this blush from Note, and I'm going to lightly tap it on. You can see it picked up a good amount of pigment, so I'm gonna dust some of that off. Now I'm just gonna go in on this cheek here and apply the blush. Yeah. I wasn't sure because it's so big, but I think that it applied the blush very nicely. It looks like rather airbrushed versus sometimes when I go in with the Morphe brush. I mean, it works well, and I just have to really remember to tap off the excess because it can get a little patchy and chunky. Yeah, I really like this. This might be my new go-to blush brush. So far, so good, guys. So now I'm gonna go in with the setting brush. This is the Setting RT402 Soft and Fluffy Bristles Dust On Highlighting or Setting Powders precisely for a natural looking illumination. So let's first go in with setting powder. I'm just gonna use what I've been using, the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. So when you pick up the pigment, guys, as you can see, I have like a really good amount on there. And as soon as I start tapping, all of the pigment comes right off the brush. So you're not gonna wanna tap off too much excess when you're applying the setting powder. You're gonna wanna get the brush covered and then maybe not tap it off. So I'm just gonna tap off a little bit, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes. So I'll say this, if you're a person who really likes to bake and apply a heavy layer of setting powder under your eyes, this brush is not going to be for you. But if you're someone maybe who has like more mature skin, or someone who has trouble with creasing underneath their eyes, this brush will be perfect because it allows you to really apply the powder very precisely and brush off all the excess. So it doesn't look caked or anything like that. I actually prefer this. I do like to bake from time to time, but it gets to be a lot, and honestly sometimes I feel like it's almost a waste of setting powder, so this would be the perfect brush for someone who really doesn't like a heavy setting powder on their face. I didn't realize that this came with a blending brush for your eyeshadow. This is the Deluxe Crease brush. This is the RT300. It has short, dense bristles, and it's used to layer and blend cream and powder eyeshadows evenly into the eye crease. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to really demonstrate this on my eyes because I already did my eye look. But you know what? I'll go in with a shade from the Sultry palette that I've been loving lately, and I will just blend some of this powder shadow onto the back of my hand. So I'm going to go in here with the shade Bloom. Picks up a good amount of pigment there. And let's see if I can go in and show you how well this blends. So it blends out pretty well. I think this brush would be great for your crease. There's nothing really like special about it, but if you like I would say this is like a medium size crease brush. It's not too big. It's also not like a small brush head, so I think this would work well. I mean, you saw it blended out that shadow pretty nicely on the back of my hand, so this is another brush that comes in the kit. So last but not least, I do want to demonstrate how the setting brush works with highlight. So I'm just gonna go into my Pure palette and use the shade Originator. You're gonna pick that up on the brush, and I'm going to apply that to the high points of my cheeks. Okay, let me go in with another layer. There we go. So you definitely are going to want to build your highlighter using this brush. It didn't really seem to really do that much with the first layer. Let's try again on the other side here. Okay, there we go. So I guess maybe after a few applications and getting the brush really well coated with the highlight, you're going to have better luck. I'd probably just prefer this specifically for setting versus highlighting, but it gets the job done. You can see highlighted my Cupid's bow well. So, not bad. Alright guys, so this is the final look using the Real Techniques Everyday Essentials by Sam and Nick brush set. And like I mentioned before, this does come with 4 brushes and a sponge for only $19.99. Overall, I think it's a great value, especially for the price, considering you get multiple face brushes and an eyeshadow brush and a sponge for only $20. I don't really think you can beat that price. I think it's a nice little set for anyone who's looking to add a few new brushes to their collection. I want to give a huge thank you to Influenster for sending me this package. This was sent to me complimentary by them for testing purposes, but as you guys can see when I did the live demo, they worked very well, and I think they're absolutely worth picking up if you were thinking about it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Please subscribe before you leave. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of what you thought of my review. Do you guys use Real Technique brushes and sponges? I personally love their company, and I think they create really great brushes and sponges for a great price. So thanks again so much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next video. Bye!